The Economist Intelligence Unit predicted that Nigeria will reverse its new policy of allowing the free trading of the Naira against the dollar. Could this reality be nearer, or can President Tinubu maintain the current trend? There's more in this report.
According to the operators of these parallel markets, popularly known as abokis, they are buying the dollar at 935 naira and selling price at 950 naira, leaving a profit margin of 15 naira. These informal Bureau de change operators say the rise is because of a recent high demand for foreign currency, mostly US dollar, from them. Meanwhile, at the investors and exporters I&E window, the local currency depreciated by 3.28% against the dollar to close at 782.38 naira to dollar on Wednesday, according to FMDQ OTC Security Exchange, a platform that oversees foreign exchange trading in Nigeria. The total value of trades recorded at the I&E window on Wednesday stood at $60.28 million. In mid-June, the Central Bank of Nigeria introduced major reforms that disrupted the foreign exchange market scope. Last month, the Economist Intelligence Unit (EIU), an arm of the Economist of London, predicted that Nigerian government would go back to a system where they have more control over the exchange rate. The government denied this, but could these markets push a reversal of policies, or can these governments and Nigerians weather this very raging storm?
Let's talk about the declining value of the Naira. Chief Operating Officer of Invest Data Consulting Limited, Ambrose Omordion, joins me now for a quick discussion. Thank you so much, Ambrose, for your time here. But listen, put it into perspective for me. Are we still operating a unified exchange rate? And is this what we meant when we said that the Naira was going to trade freely against the dollar? Put it all together for us.
Yeah, actually, we are still on unified exchange rate as done around there. It is not June 12th, June 14th this year. For me, it's a welcome development to start. But like I said, earlier interview from other companies that the government or CBN went into integration without due preparation. And when you are not prepared, such event as unfolding is likely to happen. But the thing that that concerns us, most especially we analysts, is that if a research company or a group of economists are saying that the process of reversing this policy is possible, but I've said that would be some sort of a policy that would discourage even investors and can put their confidence. I believe that CBN should roll out their plans now and start marching out to see what they can do to maintain. But actually again, when we say exchange rate, most people quickly look at the black market. Black market is not an exchange rate.
But you can't fault us. That's why we get our exchanges done. And so you can't fault us when anytime there's a conversation about exchange rate, the parallel market comes up. But I did want to ask you, Ambrose, why is the I&E window lower than, again, the parallel markets where most of us go to get our dollars?
Actually, like you just mentioned in your intro, that is demand. When demand is high, you're about to see such moves. But ideally, in an environment like this, where we have unified exchange rate, where investors or consumers or we Nigerians look at the I&E window. That is where I see we can use to benchmark what is happening. But quickly you see that every individual, both the elites and all want to look at what is happening in the black market or parallel market. For me, it's okay, but that is not the right way to go. Because as we speak now, then in the year-end window, it's still below 800, which I mean is equally high for me because the demand is high. And when the demand is high, it's a simple demand and supply we were taught in the secondary school. When demand is high, price is bound to go up. What the central bank to do now is let them have a plan of intervention in this mode, because that also boost confidence. If they continue to go this way, I'll tell you, even our stock here in Nigeria will become cheap, and also everything in Nigeria will become unorganized. But I believe that this is the time they should roll out their plan and will implement it. Because if they're not taken, Nigeria is not an federalized economy. We're still a Naira economy, but the way people use dollar in Nigeria is as if that is our currency. That is not our currency. Our currency is remain Naira. That we need to push that. Let's discourage more of importing, and also let's look inward and do backward integration.
We'll see.
So
We'll see what next move the government and its agencies take on this, and pray that it doesn't go, up any further. Thank you so much, Ambrose, for your time here on the news.
Yeah, thanks for having me.